Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. It's going to be a premier pitching. Standing in, Brett Gardner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick on the run. And that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he takes ball one.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Reddick has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Neil Walker, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Too high, 1-0. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Full sets. Trying to put him away here on 2-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. First pitch on its way.
Number 25.
And that one just missed outside. Torres, just 21 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Popped him up. Gurriel is there. And that ends the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Jose Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-1 is taken for strike 2. Altuve at third with nobody out. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. He's set. Here it comes. Now the runner's on his way home. Pitches a ball. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A little bouncer.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Missed with a slider. Ground ball foul down the left side. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, Greg Bird. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So striding in, Austin Romine. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Austin Romine goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Just got a piece up the line. Cole's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Evan Gattis, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hot shot to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Ready now, Yuli Gurriel.
First baseman, Julius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Popped him up. Bird moving to his left. 2 down. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Previous history with Luis Severino, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. Into the corner and slicing foul. Gonzalez, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Brett Gardner now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Giancarlo Stanton now, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Gurriel in foul ground, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat.
Oh, way to get dirty. He is out. Leading off the inning, Martin Maldonado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got a 3 for 7 line. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. The 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Correa He's sometimes called Show Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and a strike now. Skied into very shallow right. Torreyes sprinting after it. He tracks it down. Here's Neil Walker as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Digging in to try it again, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
To second for 1. And he is in there. Striding in, Greg Bird. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Now batting, Austin Romine. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And this one's in the dirt. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting.
And he'll get there in plenty of time. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve, reigning batting champion in the American League. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Here's George Springer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
George Springer.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. And that retires the side. Standing in, Ronald Torreyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Soft liner toward short, and 1 gone. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Cole gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
First pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Coming to the plate now, Neil Walker. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Walker will take the turn here and look for second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Evan Gattis now standing in as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
Hicks going back. Gone! Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He popped out in his first trip. And that's in there for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hicks has it in his sights. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next up for the Stros, Martin Maldonado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Romine has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Drilled to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Reddick will reach out with. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Right fielder, Josh.
Hit sharply on the ground. And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1. Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Very weakly on the ground. Now another 2-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
2 balls and a strike to count. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Aaron Hicks is on deck. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes last time up. Ryan Presley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Pitch outside, the throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Reddick. Gone! Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Hard hit to first. And a step on first himself for the out. Here's Neil Walker. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Hit hard on the ground at first. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Walker, the runner at first with two gone. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is now in the box. George Springer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Striding forward now is the DH, Evan Gattis. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Comes set with the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Pitch out, nothing doing. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 0-for-2 for him to this point. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Grounder down the line at third. Runners on first with 1 down. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. And he's safe. Into the box, Martin Maldonado. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Andujar shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Settling in now, Gleyber Torres. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 25.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
No balls and 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Greg Bird goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Austin Romine is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped straight up. Gurriel ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to left. Gonzalez is there, makes the catch. In now, Josh Reddick. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Right fielder, Josh
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. David Robertson is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 30.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Robertson, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lets it fly. 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. The count holds at 2-2. Short, hit hard. Torres picks it up, and that's the second out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Chris Davinsky comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. One out, nobody on. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Ready to take his hacks again, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He went deep back in the 5th. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player.
A swing and a miss. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hard hit ball to second. And Walker's throw is in time for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bounce it to the left side. Torres scoops it up on to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Designated hitter.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Ought to be a good one here between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Digging in now, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Houston, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch on its way. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. To short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's George Springer. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got a batting average of .444. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball.
Digging in, Evan Gattis. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Gattis, or El Oso Blanco, as he's referred to in Latin American countries. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 0-1 the count. Gattis is off at first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. First pitch on its way from Verlander. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. His line against Justin Verlander, he has 7 hits in 26 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Verlander has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. The 1-0 home. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 5.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's the 0-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. One and two.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. At the plate, Tyler White. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center, so the first two have reached here to start the second. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. On the ground is short. This could be two to Walker for one. On to first, and it's a quick two as Reddick bounces into a double play. Here's Carlos Correa now. In past meetings with Tanaka, batting .500, 5 for 10. Two of those hits were for home runs.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gaffer, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Now a check swing, but that's in there. Leading off the inning, Greg Bird, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Bird swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Altuve ranging into shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's Neil Walker. His line against Justin Verlander. He's 3 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. No surprise from this manager. Infield overloads the right side as they'll try to force the hitter to avoid the shift. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's too high, and he's in there at second with a stolen base. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a double steal try here. On attempt misses. The throw down. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you've got to be ready for the heater.
He throws him on the fastball there. Gleyber Torres is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Austin Romine is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Torres, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Line drive base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman. He reached on a single in his first try. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Altuve leads off second with nobody out. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Number 4.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Springer, originally from the state of Connecticut. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Torres brings it in.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Evan Gattis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and 2 the count to Evan Gattis.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fast.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bouncer up the middle. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in now for the Yankees. Aaron.
Center fielder, Aaron.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Popped him up. Bregman is there for it. And that retires the side. Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side. Torres has it. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored. Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. A base hit in his first trip. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Stepping in, Tyler White, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. The throw will go to third, in the dirt here, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. There goes the runner. Now a bunt attempt here. And he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick.
Up next for the Astros.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Correa is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. Tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell. He is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a run.
And the throw to first is there. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Stepping up now, Miguel Andujar. A base hit in his first trip. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first down. Here's Neil Walker.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Neil.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Walker, a native Pennsylvanian. He was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds, and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So digging in now, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Low with the splitter, ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Evan Gattis, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Bregman on third with 2 out. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to.
And we'll have to leave it. So stepping in, Austin Romine comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's the ball popped up high in the air for the catcher Gattis, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Into the box now, Ronald Torreyes looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Tyler White will bat next. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Josh Reddick. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And that one just missed outside. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Hit hard down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Here's Carlos Correa now, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Chad Green takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 57.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Torres scoops it up. He'll go the short way to Walker at second. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Designated hitter.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he'll scale the wall here. And did he catch this? He did. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike 1. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer giving chase. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Hicks takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Greg Bird. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Now a fastball as he just... Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Here's George Springer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Missed with a slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Check swing here, but he holds up. Here's Neil Walker. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Neil Walker is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Seared down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, Altuve. The throw to first. He's out. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. High pop up. Romine waits on it. 1 down. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Of a great slide.